everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Judy and you are watching Running So and So. Friday Sews, 3 on the trot. I'm doing quite well here, aren't I? Welcome to Friday Sews. I'm loving this Friday Sews. I really hope you are as well. Let's start by saying a huge thank you to Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room. Do check my description box, there's a link to Jen there. She's created this hashtag Friday Sews and it's a chance for us to share our week in sewing or in life, in anything that we feel we want to share with you. So I'm going to start with my thank yous. First of all, thank you so much to every single one of you who has taken the time to comment on my last vlog with the reveal. Yes, I'm going to have a grandson and I am beyond excited. Absolutely over the moon. Obviously I knew when I filmed at the time of David's anniversary and it's very bittersweet for me, but I need to be thankful for the new life that we are going to be blessed with. We are a faith family. It's just us as a family. That's something that's very private and dear to my heart and I don't really want to go on about it. So thank you so much for all your love and comments and likes. It means so very much to me. And I can't wait to share the happy news when the baby arrives, but it's going to be a few months yet. So as for sewing for baby, we will not be sewing for the baby until baby arrives, and then I will sew what my daughter would like me to make when she would like me to make it. I have been told that there will be sewing things to do, but at the moment we're not quite certain what. So time will tell. We don't in our family tend to get lots of things in for the baby too soon. I can remember my own mother saying you don't want to get anything in just in case, and it's very similar with Hannah and her husband. So what I'm going to insert here now is the moment that I found out what my grandchild was going to be. So here you go.
Grass tosser with right, left, 3, 2, 1.
So there you go. She let off a paper cannon in my garden, and my next door neighbour, who is on behind me that way, because I'm in an old building, there's 3 of us in a row, and the paper's gone everywhere. It's gone all over Mary and Ronnie's, it's gone all over Hannah and James's, and Mary on that side, I saw her at yoga and I was like, I'm so sorry about the blue paper. And she went, oh, blue paper, yes. She said, I did suck a lot of blue paper up today. And I thought, have you not quite worked out what's going on, Mary? Anyway, I got a text at 11 o'clock at night going, I've worked out what you're talking about now. Hannah's having a baby boy. But the blue paper's gone everywhere. It went on my roof. It went over the wall onto Ronnie and Mary's camper van. It's gone everywhere. I just hope it's biodegradable. Anyway, so from that, I went straight into getting involved in a wonderful pattern test. And I just cannot wait to share the pattern with you. Believe me, folks, you'll love it. Can't say any more than that other than you'll love it. I had a ball. I couldn't stop making it. I have one friend that I chat a lot to and she was like, you're not stopping. Are you going to stop sewing tonight? And I was like, I can't. I'm having too much fun. Far too much fun. And I really did enjoy it. So I think it's wonderful when you've tested a pattern and you're so excited for its release. And I'm just going to be like a cat on hot bricks and cannot wait to share with you this pattern. It is phenomenal. I can't even say the company. But talking of new patterns, have you seen this one? And if you just, I'm going to pause the video for a minute. It's called the Pogo Nip Pullover. Pogo Nip by the Friday Pattern Company. It's bought. I love it. I saw a picture that Tamlin from Sewn on the Time posted on her stories today. And I thought, oh my God, I need that. I can't remember who it was that had made it, but they'd colour blocked it. And the button placket down the front just really pinged at me. And I thought, I might need to buy that. But then I thought, what am I going to make it in? Because I'm trying not to buy fabric, and it was in this really sort of like chunky fleece stuff. looks like a sheep's coating in different colours. So I thought, oh, I'm going out tomorrow with Melanie for the day. Melanie's never been to the knitting and stitching show. And yesterday, everything happened yesterday, I sent her a message saying, you don't fancy going to the knitting and stitching show, do you? And at 9:30 at night, I got this message from her. I certainly do fancy going to the knitting and stitching show. I've got a weekend free of everybody. And I have a weekend free because my son's busy, my daughter's in Venice, and I'm thinking, right, that's it. So we're going. And I now have a mission to try and find some fabric to make the Pogo Nip Pullover in. I don't normally jump to new patterns, but I think it was the one that I saw made on this story, and I wish to goodness I could remember, but it's a picture in my mind, and I'll put the line drawing up of the Pogo Knit here, and the person had colour blocked it. Just absolutely striking. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. I have done this pattern test this week. Now, the other thing that I've been working on this week, apart from continuing with this, and I am just literally stitching down the inside of the collar, and I've just got to go from here to there, and I've got the buttons to sew on because I'd like to wear it to Castle Howard on Sunday. I've really enjoyed doing that as a lovely slow make. I have been working on these advent calendars for Melanie's grandchildren. Here they go. They're just these simple ones. You can buy the panels. I'm sure you've all seen these panels before. And you just cut off the blocks at the bottom, and then you can top some candy in the top, or a sweet, or a little toy or something. And I was actually wondering whether, if I have the time, to actually do a little plaque for the top, just a little strip, and just pop their names on, one Remy and one Olivia. I think Sophie would really like that. And I've got some batting here, or wadding, whatever you want to call it. This is this natural cotton one, warm and cosy. And I'm going to put that on the inside. So I've got that I've done. The other thing that I have had the pleasure of doing this week is sewing in school. And I love it when it comes to nativity time. I went into school this morning and Trotty saw the boss, and he went, "You've got a bit of a grin on your face." And I went, "Do you mind carrying my overlocker in from the car, please?" And he was like, "Of course." And then at the end of the day, he carried it back out for me, because they're quite chunky, these overlockers. And then I took my little tiny sewing machine, because there was just a few things that needed taking up. But we've had Children in Need in the United Kingdom today. It's where we have a big telethon and raise money for children's charities and the work with children in our country. And the children are always a little bit hyper in school when it's Children in Need Day, so they've all dressed up in their onesies to raise money for children in need. And my lovely class teacher always gives me the Children in Need Day morning to work on nativity costumes. So we are a nativity time. So I need to tell you what I'm wearing. Now, in the event of a light going off, I am simply wearing a Linden sweater by Grainline Studio, but I'm finding the neck is very, very gapey, and I think that's down to the weight loss. On the subject of the weight loss, thank you so much for all the beautiful, encouraging comments and compliments I've had. I didn't want to make a fuss about it, but it's becoming a little obvious at the top, not at the bottom. It's almost as if my weight's gone, and I now have this bit around the middle that I'm desperate to lose. Why does it always do that to us? Anyway, we'll keep going. So I was wondering about making a top called the Trudy Turtleneck. I cannot remember who makes it, but if I can find out, I'll just pop it in down here, because I think that will extend the wear of the jumper as my weight continues to drop. I'm losing it off my arms, which is an area I wanted to lose it. So the sleeves now are feeling much more comfortable. And as the sleeves get looser, I will then be able to fit another layer underneath. But, excuse me, I have got another Linden sweater that I started when I went to Rachel's Sewing Day back in October, and I haven't done the neckline yet. Now, as you can see, this is where it is slightly bigger from making it for when I was a bigger size. Now, I'm wondering if I try making a bigger neck in the cuffing and see if that brings it in. I think I can but try. I think I can but try. I think I might tack it on first and see what it looks like, and I can report on that to you next week, because that might give me the higher neck. Or alternatively, if I do another Linden, I might do the neck in the French terry and then just make it a tiny bit bigger so that it fits me neatly around my neck. So that's been my week. It's been fun and games walking Poppy and Maggie. Take a look at this. As I was saying last week, I have trained these girls to walk around these woods in the dark. I've got all the way around. Here they are. Come on, girlies! It's absolutely siling down. But bless them, they've been in all day. They're so good. They're so loyal. Yep, I was out walking my dogs in the pouring rain. I think that was on Wednesday before I went to yoga. Oh, the question! The question for this week. The Friday Sews question from the lovely Jen. Your favourite fabric for sewing with? Now, I've struggled with thinking my favourite fabric because I only sew with fabrics I like the feel of. I don't like a very fine, slippery viscose, but I like a quality viscose. Given the choice of anything, I think I might go for a linen viscose. It has a lovely finish when the garment is made, and it has a lovely flow, and you can actually feel fantastic in it. But it also sticks together, it adheres to each other, and it doesn't slip so much when you're sewing with it. I mean, linen is lovely to sew with because it sort of sticks together and it doesn't move, whereas viscose has a tendency to slip. So I think I would like to combine the two and say a lovely linen viscose. Many years ago I made the most gorgeous skirt, and it had panels that went like so. And I did a little bit of machine embroidery on the bottom of each one, and it was a linen viscose. It was beautiful to sew with, and it had a lovely swishy effect at the end. Please, would you share your favourite fabric with me in the box, in the comments below? That would be fantastic. So for now, I'm going to go off into my living room. I'm going to edit this vlog, upload it, and I'll see you after the knitting and stitching show. Have a lovely week, have a lovely weekend sewing, and take care. Lots of love then. Bye-bye.